In this tutorial, we're going to show you the basic setup and operation of a Masaba low-profile truck unloader. The Masaba truck unloader is most commonly used in tandem with the Masaba Magnum telescoping conveyor. Before setting up the Masaba truck unloader to operate in tandem with the Magnum, please watch the Magnum setup video. With the truck unloader on site, do a walk-around visual inspection of the whole unit, checking for any damage. Next, inspect the sight glass to confirm that there is hydraulic fluid in the unit. This is followed by confirming that the shutoff valves for the hydraulics are in the horizontal down in-line position on both valves. Use a certified licensed electrician to connect the main power to the truck unloader. Rotate the power lever to the on position. Confirm that the electrical motor spins in the proper direction. Be sure the rotation is correct. Before connecting the truck unloader to the Magnum, you will first need to have the Magnum set up and in its operating position. Position the truck unloader so that the discharge chute sits 3 feet over the Magnum hopper. Confirm that the truck unloader is properly elevated so that the discharge chute does not come in contact with the Magnum hopper if it is raised during operation. If the truck unloader discharge conveyor needs to be raised, start the gas-powered hydraulic motor and, using the lift levers, raise or lower the discharge conveyor. Note, it is best to use a spotter to let the operator know when the optimum height of the discharge chute is 3 feet above the Magnum. Once the discharge chute conveyor is raised to the proper height, remove the 2 locking pins from their travel position and lock them into place on the hydraulic beams. Once the pins are in place, the unit is lowered until it rests on those locking pins in the operating position. Next, remove the 4 pins that hold the ramp wings in the travel position. Place the pins in the holding rings below and secure the pins. Rotate the power lever to the on position. On the upper left-hand corner of the control panel is an E-stop button. Make sure that it is pulled out so that the red light is seen. Next, push the startup horn button. Now the hydraulic button can be pulled until its green light shows on the button. Confirm that the ramp switch is set for both ramps, then turn and hold the ramp button in the down position. The ramps will rotate down into the operating position. Before the ramp extensions are moved out, the 2 travel brackets must be removed. Once all 4 brackets have been removed, attach chains to the lifting eyes and carefully lift and slide the ramp extensions off the ramp wings. Lift the ramp wing up in order for the extension to slide into place snug to the left wing. Perform this task on the opposite side, removing the other 2 travel brackets, attaching the chains to the lifting eyes and carefully lifting the other ramp extension out. As with the first wing, lift it back up in order to slide the other extension snug into place. Now that both ramp wings are down and the extensions are in place, reattach the travel brackets to keep them from getting lost. Confirm that there are no obstructions in the removable grate before starting the belt. With the main power on, pull the main conveyor button until the green light is seen. The belt will begin to move. Note that though the belt appears to be loose as it moves, that is actually how it is supposed to function. As the belt moves, inspect for any travel damage. To confirm that the belt head is tracking properly, observe the head belt pulley to see if the belt is staying in the center. Finally, before any truck arrives with the first load, confirm that the Magnum belts are running properly. Do one final walk around to ensure that the perimeter is safe and that both machines are running properly. For more information on your Masaba truck unloader, visit our website at masabainc.com.